Hey everybody, welcome to the stream.
How's it going?
Good evening.
I'm doing good tonight.
Oh yes, play it.
Got a little
Low
background,
key.
little low-key background music. Figured we'd do a review of Ghost Recon Wildlands since we had played the beta last week. Let you guys know what we thought of it.
All right.
Is it worth it?
Hey, everybody.
Parts of the game.
Everybody.
What we thought of the.
Sure someone
I
should.
found snow.
Yep. I found a wild.
Hey, what's up, Zen? Nice
Where should we
helicopter.
start?
What was
Get
it?
kite.
Was there
For some reason, you decided to go for a walk. It was completely fun.
Yeah, I'd have to agree with that. We had a blast playing.
So welcome, everybody.
I mean, it was,
Glad to have you with us.
Wildlands.
It surprised me based on the
Playing a little
videos that
Ghost
I've
Recon
seen
Wildlands.
alphas, how much fun it was.
Go
Yeah,
tell
like a lot of people
about
have
this,
said
Zen.
they
What's the
saw it
scoop
and had
here?
no interest in it. They played the beta, and they were just loving it.
I'm
I
2
thought we were
kilometers
always having fun,
kilometers
laughing,
from the.
screaming like little girls. Whoops, it's a good time.
I'm only 2 kilometers from the actual mission.
Yeah, I agree.
Maybe
So
two.
the
We'll head to you
game
either way.
has been
Yeah.
compared a lot to the
But yeah, head
Division,
towards that,
the
because
way
it's
it
on the way
looks,
to us.
especially with the controls and the character models. And I've played a lot of the Division, mostly just solo.
Maybe you better
And
not
it
talk
felt
and
a
fly
lot
at the same
like
time,
The
Zen.
controls in the Division are excellent, I think, as far as the combat and moving cover to cover.
Drinking and flying is bad.
It was very bad.
It's not exactly the same, but it's still it's good. It's good. I have to say that the game does
Whoa,
not
what was that?
play like
Whoa.
the Division as far as
It actually
it's
plays
not
a
an
lot
RPG.
like, Metal Gear Solid.
Massive explosions.
Yeah, I haven't played that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Kite,
the
we're
Metal
gonna
Gear
allow
Solid
you
is-
to be
plays
our
a lot
designated
like that.
flyer today.
The enemies are not bullet
Mhm.
sponges in this game. They will go down
Yep.
if you place your bullets right.
Yeah, that was
That's
one
good.
really nice thing about the game. Headshots.
Alright, well, let's finish this mission real quick and then come pick you up.
There are people.
Are you
that
in the
have
purple
more
helicopter? No,
armor.
that would be the
They
military.
Purples are bad guys.
Take more shots, but if you get them with a headshot, they're
I'm
down
riding
to
through
it,
town
so
like a
careful
megaforce.
aiming down sights. That sort of stuff really works. That
Where's
was
just
nice.
all these explosions? The bullet drop in this game.
I don't know.
It's not-
Everything's
It's a
blowing
little
up.
different
I love how
than
they're
a
like-
lot of other games.
I love how they're like,
It takes
here,
a little bit getting used
deliver
to,
this
especially
helicopter.
when you're
He's
like,
like,
okay,
"Sniper
here it is.
rifle."
And they're like, oh, thanks.
But
And
once
you're
you
like,
get it
"Oh, I'm taking
down
now."
and you're getting those headshots,
hey guy,
This headshots with a
I'm not
sniper
in the
rifle,
helicopter.
it's
Why'd you get out?
Because I thought we were doing something.
I agree.
No, we were just finishing the
so what
mission
about
and then
the,
going to get.
Okay, hold on.
storyline
There's a
stuff
helicopter here.
in
I'll
this
fly
game?
it.
It is an open sandbox. I got it.
Hey, I'm right below you guys.
How did you get here?
That was my big question.
Teleport to us?
Now everybody's got a helicopter but me. You got a like a cable or something you can drop?
This helicopter
And I
is
went
right now. The
here.
story
It does seem generic,
wild.
like it will
Fly
be
me.
a generic story, because that's how it goes.
Courageous,
But
fly me.
Well, generic for some. If you've played a lot of
you
games,
landed
or
pretty
you
fast. Okay.
if you played a shooter
played a lot
game,
of,
Oh,
well, if you've played a
oh,
lot
there's
of,
actually a
a
train?
lot of
Yeah,
similar
that's
Tom
awesome.
Clancy titles,
I saw the train tracks.
gonna
I didn't actually
seem-
see a plane.
it's
What is
gonna
with
be a
all these
little
like fires
familiar to me,
everywhere?
but I thought
Can we
that
heist it?
as far as the delivery of the story,
I don't know.
like
Wait, we're opting for the little bird.
setting,
Yeah, I think it's faster.
the voice acting, and the way that it's
So we're letting
pretty
Kite fly?
in different
Ah,
types of media
Oh
It's
yeah,
flying.
sure. Oh,
Recordings.
okay.
Yeah, Kite, you gotta be our
and
designated
video
flyer today.
and
yeah, I didn't
documents.
really like those. You'll
I
find
think
them.
I'm
they
in.
do a good job with the
Okay,
storytelling,
alright.
even if the story feels to
All right.
sound like I
So,
think I've seen this.
We're
I've
going
started
down.
off,
heard
we
this
gotta head
story
to,
before.
we had to head to one of those,
and there is an
folders, the
actual
yellow
storyline
envelopes.
that you can choose to follow,
complete
or
fuller things. We gotta get some
you
intel.
can go off
Okay.
and
I'll just
do
mark-
we'll just do that
whatever
one.
looks like it
Got
wants
it.
you to do next. And
And
I
C.
really like how that sort of worked seamlessly with the dynamic missions. So So the storyline
Yeah, this-
missions.
Well, I think this thing's faster.
You can tell
Alright, so
those
the,
on the
I
map
found the best way to do it is you just
clearly
hold the
from
space bar or
just
shift to fly
dynamic
upwards from
missions that are coming up based on what you
forward, or the W, and those,
That
and you'll
sort
start
of-
falling down.
That to me was really nice.
Forward button.
Because some people really want to follow the story and just do those missions, and other people just want to go raise hell with cartel.
Right, and if you want to build up your
Wildlands
gear and
beta,
equipment,
you're probably
you can
also
just go
playing it.
looking for those as well. Or
Got room
maybe
for one more if anyone wants to join
if you're
us.
into playing with your buddies, but your buddies can't be on yet, you
Yeah.
can get in
It's gonna mess up our
go and do
our
things
killer
that are
triangle
not
formation.
necessarily
That's true.
the storyline. If you guys are wanting to experience the story at the same time,
We could do it like a rhombus.
there's still plenty to do with side missions.
Later.
So you can wait and not feel like
Wait, I still have a parachute.
I can't
Did you
play
get this
until they're
parachute out?
on. I can still go play.
Yeah, I did, but my parachute.
have a
Yeah, no,
blast.
single
Oh.
is where it's meant to be played.
Yeah.
Single player is. I was still having
Ladies
fun.
and gentlemen,
I was playing a little single player
This
for a
is
while,
Zinzuken,
and they say
famous
that their
free fall
AI
expert.
is
Okay, you
unscripted,
still alive? All right.
which I have a feeling might be just be they didn't want to do stuff with it. So you had to
I mean, no,
control
I
them,
survived that. I
your
was
AI
calculated.
partners and whatnot. And if you don't, they're not going to do anything.
Kanukin.
Yeah, I found
Like
that my
Evil
AI
Knievel.
were like Superman. Like, I was always the one that was getting shot, and they were always coming to rescue me.
I had that
Rarely
problem,
would
too.
they go down. But what I found I would like to do is I would just tell them to hold, and then I would just try to go be secret squirrel and sneak through the town or to the objective on
Yeah.
my own, because I didn't want to have to worry about managing them. And I know that their AI is good enough
So what's-
where they can stay out of sight.
What's the mission
stay
here?
out of
Oh,
trouble
nice.
on their
Takedown.
own, but I just didn't want them around. But the game allows you
Oh,
to do
shit.
either of those things.
There's-
So that was
There's a
great.
guy right there.
So the game is very adaptable to your playstyle.
Unfortunately, though, with the co-op,
hurting.
even if you have like just one friend play with you, both your all your AI just disappears.
Okay.
So if you have one friend playing with you,
Tango
then
down.
you're going to be doing two-manning everything, where it's meant to be played with four. Which can be a problem, but there is public matchmaking, which can alleviate that.
Oh, that was another thing I wanted to say, and I don't know if you noticed this then, but when I was playing, when I would start the game to to play
So
with
you
you
gotta
guys,
capture
while I was
that
waiting
guy?
to
Is
get
that
in,
what's
it
going
would
on?
say, "Hey, it would show this public
knocked him
matchmaking
out.
screen, and it would say,
Good
"Hey,
day.
and it would have some random player online, and it would say, "Hey, this guy's playstyle matches your playstyle 63%."
Nate.
I
And so
didn't
it was,
notice that.
it was matchmaking me with other players based on how I
Oh wait, before we leave,
performed in missions. So I guess it was
Yeah,
tracking
you'll drive on the
all of my shots, distance to target,
behind you.
time lapse,
some like
how fast did I travel,
You know,
what
the
mode travel.
audio
I'm assuming a lot here because I don't know.
With this
I haven't
running,
done a ton
you
of
just
research
can't
about
run
all that.
Discord at the same
But I thought it
time.
was pretty cool that they would try to match make, and I assume
it
that
is.
percentage is actually a real percentage because I don't know why they would put it on the
do
screen.
we have to switch over to in-game
I had
chat
some
again.
It's really nice.
We
I
could
had
try that,
trouble
although it was
streaming
kind of
this game
choppy
from my
too.
system. It's a
But,
mid-range
yeah, maybe we
system
should.
with a older
man, this thing's really
processor.
fast.
It's got a fairly decent graphics card in it. It's a
How old is
50
your processor? This is important.
Yeah, my
Yeah,
processor
let's
is
give
like,
that a go.
2007. It's like a AMD
In-game audio?
Phenom
Yeah.
X4.
Yep,
It is a
that's
quad
incredible.
core, which is you don't use your GPU that much in games, but it's barely enough to run.
Yeah, they gotta fix
today's
whatever that
games
problem is.
and my streaming software at the same time, and it's usually fine. And I have a great upload connection, so I've got like 10 megs up, which is plenty to stream
Is that any better?
in 720 and play a game at the same time.
Yeah, I think
But
so.
when Ghost Recon's is running, not even the in-game
This
VoIP,
motorcycle is really fast.
would run smooth on my
Check,
connection.
Check,
with the
check,
stream
check.
also trying to upload, so they were capping all kinds of
All right.
data during this beta
Who's in?
for sure. And I don't know if it'll be that aggressive when the game comes
This is in the garage.
but it sort of seemed like
Well, it's getting
they were
dark. All right,
definitely using that
here we are.
upload to record a ton of information about what was going on in game. Which either way, that's good news for players.
Get us outta here,
listening,
Kate.
But they'll have to turn
I'm gonna ride in the back
Where we
seat.
going?
Yeah, but
we're
besides
going
that,
back to
the
the
fact that
helicopter.
you were playing this game
Sure.
and streaming it, and your processor is,
Let's take this
10 years
Corolla
old.
cross country.
I mean, this engine, and you and I had talked extensively about what we thought about the engine. It's
Yeah.
incredible.
It is. This engine, technically, and I worked at a game company where we developed our own engine, and we had a really, great engineers there, some of the best in the industry. Some of them work for Bolivia now.
All right, let's go.
All right, so I guess we'll do the
seeing how it handles
story mission.
the geometry, seeing how it handles.
Actually, let's grab
high
head to A. We're gonna go grab that intel on the way to the story mission.
and just these gorgeous long distance vistas that
Yeah,
aren't getting
you're
clipped.
seeing things.
You know?
Yeah,
Right,
one
you're
of the
seeing
best
things that most
things
people may
about
not
this engine is the
necessarily
HDR
look
lighting.
out for.
It's
But
beautiful.
the end
If you
result
recognize
is
it.
it looks amazing, and it played great on my system.
Oh, that's a rock.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah, I think the graphics in general.
Yeah,
look
trying to
good.
get that whole
They're not great,
speed up thing
but they look
It's-
pretty damn
it's-
good.
trying to work.
yeah.
And
It's hard.
They
So to
can't
go-
have it looking
basically,
super realistic
how you
and
wanna
like
do it is
super
you go up
amazing
and
because that
down,
would just
just
limit
hold
the
shift
performance on the open world.
to go
I think I
up.
just want
Yeah.
a rocket.
But
Control go
just
down.
being able to see, 10 miles away across the
Let's go like pretty high. Well, we're almost there now.
Yeah,
But you
go
go
high,
high,
dive.
and
like
then
that.
hold shift and forward, and then you'll start diving down, and then just let go of the forward button while holding shift still, and you'll level out, and you'll go like really fast.
I could fly way over there.
Mm.
It's really nice too with the
You think they
graphics.
know we're
When you
here?
change
Later.
settings, the game has like an in-game picture of what the terrain and stuff.
soon enough.
And as you change settings, it will show the
Ellen.
change in that picture, so you can see what it actually looks like. Like you can
Yeah,
adjust like
nice.
shadow distance, and you can see them appear in the distance,
That's
stuff
right.
like that. Or it
Yeah.
was really cool.
Yeah,
I've never
I
seen
agree.
something like that.
Me
These
too.
controls
It
are a
allowed
little-
me to kind of tweak
All right,
things
we got-
down. And what I realized was
Batty.
my card only has 2 gigs of memory. I'm upgrading to a new one, and you need a 4 gig card to run this game.
You guys got spotted, didn't you?
High, but
Yeah.
I was able to notice,
The
hey,
helicopter got
I can
spotted.
probably run everything at a fairly high setting.
Here, let's do a little.
Don't mind this.
I'm gonna
I'll
do a
just
little
lower it
drone
down so
recon
it fit
here.
Within my texture memory on the card.
Oh, no.
and It even gave a really solid,
Down.
You're down?
accurate
I'm
readout
down.
of what
Yeah,
my
watch out.
card
There's a guy with
Oh,
a LMG.
How do I go
based on all
prone?
the
Oh,
settings
C.
of the game.
See,
Well,
Yep.
in the next
Oh,
few
I'm
weeks,
down.
the 1080 should be going down to
Whew.
$350.
Yeah.
That's 8 gigs of DDR5X.
8 gigs.
Got-
That's so much.
Stand over behind us.
Body.
Yeah, look out. Oh.
Yeah,
That'll
I
last you
hear
about 10
Okay.
years.
Yeah,
That's
well,
not
then
it.
watch out.
kind of like my
Yeah, they're all over us.
Down the hill. Down the hill, there's 2 on.
There's
Okay,
5
so-
of them.
So I think overall we agree this game looks like it would be a great buy.
It's a trap.
They're
Yeah.
on the right track.
Yeah.
There's plenty
wonder
to
if they
do.
can hear us.
The map is
Yeah,
pretty huge. Like the open beta gave us 2
What are you guys
sectors of the
doing?
map, and I think I saw a.
Remember, this is on harder difficulty now.
That's
We can't be
incredible. Yeah, it's
stupid
crazy.
everywhere.
Yeah.
We saw. I
Obviously,
think it was at Polygon.
this is a little
that
harder.
Website, that gaming site.
yeah.
Wild and I were checking out
The
an
other,
article about
the other day we were
how
in
they
here and we were
developed
just
the game
rambling
world,
around.
and
Everybody was driving
it's a
cars
pretty
into the
incredible
middle of the base, like
article.
the A
just the
team.
visuals.
It's
They were
ridiculous.
real life shots and then in-game shots. And
I had that cool vehicle. I had a
it was
turn
just
on it.
really
I was like
nice.
all excited because we were gonna like mow
they've
people
really done a
down, but
lot-
then you
a
guys
ton of
just
research.
died.
There's a lot of life in this map, in this world. There's a lot going on. Oh, that reminds me. One of the things I've always wanted in a game,
Well,
especially
okay,
in a
we'll do it
shooter,
right this time.
Did
was to have
It started tight,
innocents-
like a
innocent bystanders,
forever away from us
civilians,
What?
who are
Why?
in harm's
Tight
way,
as a
so you have
kilometer
to be
away.
careful. Because so often you don't
All
have to
right,
be
I
careful.
got ammo.
And even in, I mean, I guess like in Grand Theft Auto, it's there, but no one cares, right? Because you're not really punished.
I don't see him.
But in this
No,
game,
I don't
you are
see. Stop
punished
talking
if,
to me,
if you
NPC.
accidentally
This,
take
this
out a
is
civilian.
definitely
You are
like one of
admonished, and
the
I think you
best
lose points. I'm not sure what
looking
I'm not sure what actually happens, but you
HDR
definitely get
engines
dinged
out there.
if you are not careful. So it's really cool
man,
that
this
they added that in.
snipers,
I
the
agree.
turret.
It
Yeah.
has some of those elements that, we're used to from playing Arma 2 back in the day.
So we need to take out
except
Guys up top.
it is more like GTA 5 in the open world, sort of more beautiful looking.
Are you using your
fun,
drone to mark anything?
Yeah,
arcade style?
I'm flying around a little bit.
But
And
it
you can
is
seamlessly transition
out of
to
battery.
different
Okay.
modes without having to do,
That's what I got.
loading maps or anything like that.
So do you
Yeah,
have
it
a
is- it
rifle?
is a
We
big
could.
sandbox
Man, there's 3 guys up in
with
that
the
tower.
I have a
place
sniper.
and-
Oh, the
mean,
dynamic
How far
weather,
away
too.
are you?
Oh
It's really
yes.
I'm 600
Yeah, that
meters.
was cool. With the lightning,
500
clouds,
meters. 400 meters.
Rainstorms coming in and stuff.
yeah, like if you go
Alright,
up
I'm
in the
here.
mountains in some of the sort of
you
jungle
want me to-
mountain areas, and you fly into
Oh
a
crap! I got a
valley.
spotlight.
There's like a
I can shoot it.
mist of
spotlight out.
clouds low
Does
at
that
the
work?
bottom of the valley coming
Yeah, it
up the
worked.
slopes, and
Ready?
it's not there
I did
to
it.
occlude geometry. You know, it's just there to look freaking
Okay,
awesome.
I got
Are
a.
you gonna try to? Are you gonna try to shoot
Like
like
a-
a
Right, it's
spotlight
not
out
the
from like a
fog
mile
trick.
away?
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. And
What'd
it's
you-
like
Can we turn down the video sound? I guess it's hard to hear us talk.
You're gonna give us away.
oh, is the vid
Yeah,
sound
let's
on?
decide. I can take.
Yeah.
Don't forget, you can use night vision.
Whoops.
Oh,
If you learned it.
There we go.
I have the stream muted, so I didn't notice.
Well, we'll see how that turns out. At any rate, sorry guys.
Ah, shoot. It's all right.
Yeah, that we're talking over ourselves talking in the stream. That's funny.
Professional.
You can tell we've been doing this a long time. Yeah, what else? I was really impressed with the in-game interface. There is a lot of stuff that pops up on screen in a heads-up display that gets a little annoying, but I'm pretty sure once you get used to dismissing it, or you can even tweak those settings. But what I really liked was the map. You know,
You can actually turn off the HUD too completely if you want
Yeah.
a more hardcore experience.
exactly, and I liked how you got messages on screen. You could then go to your map, and you could tell, even if you didn't read the message, what was new on the map, sort of what types of missions were on the map. That was all really clear.
Yeah, that was nice.
And then customizing your skills and your weapon. Just a really solid interface. You don't.
Yeah, the weapon modding and the leveling up RPG elements, where you get like skill trees and stuff like that. It works pretty nicely. You can like
Nothing-
level up how you want, so you can adjust your play style.
Yeah, nothing to figure out there. It was just like you went in and you knew what to do. And in a lot of games, that part of the interface is hell. You know, I could name a few that start with the letter B and have about 5 or 6 games in the series that are really bad. What else? The AI. The AI was pretty good. I was actually impressed with it.
There's some situations where they're stupid, but that's gonna happen.
I think, well, what I liked is that you can really be a hero. Like, you can really do some hero stuff. Like,
And
you
then
know,
die.
Zen, like jumping out of the helicopter.
And then,
Like, where'd
and
he
then
go?
forgetting to pull my parachute.
Well, that was one time, I guess. But you know, like when I ran up and and I grabbed a guy as a human shield. That felt awesome.
Yeah.
And I have to tell you, I was like, this is so awesome. I got this guy.
And then I shot your human shield.
Well, after we were done, which come on, man. But I was able to like use him and turn and take out some other guys. And I don't know if me holding that guy in front of me caused them to pause. I don't know what the AI routines are like, but in my mind, they totally paused because they didn't want to shoot their friend, you know. So it was great for storytelling for me to feel like I could get close enough to a guy to do that. Whereas most games would not give you that ability. You would just have to shoot him. That's your only option, is shoot him. So you can be stealthy, go in, grab people, knock them out. And I'm not sure about if you can carry and move people after they've been knocked out.
I don't think so.
I don't think so. But you can, if you grab somebody, like you have to kidnap someone, you can stow them in the trunk, for instance, of a vehicle.
And then take them to somewhere safe in case you're in a firefight or something like that.
Sure. There's lots of options, which is it's what I think is what's probably the best part of this game, is that you have tons of flexibility about how you want to approach things. And if you want to be more Rambo, you can, but you also have those options of trying to be stealthy and take out. Oh, that's the other thing. I'm seeing that spotlight. You can shoot lights out and they don't come back on. So no, I know you laugh. I understand that, but in the Division, they come back on. You shoot a light out, 3 or 4 seconds later, the light flickers back on. It was so annoying. But in this game, I think you can just about take out any light you want. So you can go in, and I'm assuming that, the regular cartel guys don't have night vision, and it will affect their line of sight, their vision range. So it's neat. It's neat that you have these options, these tactical options that you can use.
Yeah, I have a tendency to go in guns a-blazing a lot, and then I'm always needing rescued.
No, and that's another thing. We did try the different levels of AI. We found, I think a good happy medium was around the not simulation, but the advanced setting.
The second highest difficulty.
Yeah. But that was 3 of us going in and laying waste to everything
with
in the
4
room.
people, I think the highest difficulty might be the best bet.
Yeah, I would love to see a breakdown of what each of those levels actually does for the AI. If it, how nuanced is it? Does it just mean? I don't think it does. Their accuracy is better. I don't think it's just that. But I don't know. Maybe I'll find that somewhere eventually. Oh, here's us all dying.
This is a terrible example of the AI.
Yeah.
The AI was doing who knows what.
They were a little confused
styling
by us all in that tiny space.
Well,
I could tell.
he had sunglasses on inside. That's
why I hacked that at the last second. 2 seconds to spare.
That's right. And by the way, this is footage from what we streamed. It looks jumpy, but that's not because the game was running like that for me. It was running butter. Yeah, so
is there anything else we wanted to cover?
I don't think
that guy run AI. Look at him.
Yeah, I thought that was one of you.
The AI may be a little dumb at times.
Yeah. He's wasn't the best.
Oh, I loved how you could pick up any of the weapons that fell. So that was one of the things that I was thinking about doing solo, because I was thinking about how could I make this game a little more difficult. And I thought about, I'll just use a pistol and I'll only use weapons I can find. You don't have to do that, of course. You start with some pretty great weapons. But I was thinking about, what could I do to give myself a little extra difficulty if I wanted to try to do that? Oh, and
the weapons do feel they feel pretty different.
They do.
Yes, and you can take your silencer on and off.
Oh yeah, So when you have the silencer on, you deal less damage.
You don't have to go to a special.
Pop it off and then bam.
Right, and you don't have to go to a special station to remove your silencer. So that's nice.
Yeah, that's true. That was.
And you can also change your optics, I think, on the fly too. You can add or take off the red dot sight.
I didn't mess with that. This is where the AI snuck up on us.
Yeah.
We're like, let's go get this loot, and all of a sudden, I'm dead.
Oh, this is the part where Wild goes MacGyver.
He's like running over here, and then the AI runs on the other. They circle each other.
Well, I was like, if I was him, where would I go? And sure enough, he went back there.
We were screaming out. We were like,
there's another AI.
We were totally ghosting. We were like, look out!
Yeah.
Well, you'll just have to watch the stream.
That's right. And then I started getting hit by the light machine gun, and AI went and got on it. And that was kind of cool, because we shot a guy off of it, and then another one went and got on it again. So that was kind of interesting, I thought. That's not something that normally happens in a game with AI with fixed position weapons. If you shoot the AI that was on it off, then no one ever gets back on it. But in this game, I think twice in this this one mission that happened on fixed light machine guns. AI went and manned them again after we had shot them off.
There were 2 points. Yeah, there were 2 emplacements.
Yeah, and like both times AI got back on the guns, and that was, to me, I was like, wow, that's fun.
Okay, so so we are definitely giving high praises to the game, but like let's talk about some of the things. It is a beta. It was a very good, I felt pretty polished beta, considering it's supposed to be out soon. But what were the things that we didn't like? Like what were those things? I can think of one thing, especially, was the way helicopters behaved when you're trying to fly them.
The flight mechanics suck. I mean, there's
were
a
almost
little
there.
Yeah, I mean, they're really good, and Zen
The
figured
plane
out
was
the
okay.
trick. Yeah, the plane worked great. The helicopter felt great, but you have to do
Until
this,
you tried to fly fast.
yeah, you have to do this silly thing where you get momentum, and once you
Dive to
have
the
it,
earth.
yeah, once you have it, then you're okay. But I mean, that's not how a helicopter works in real life. So having played a lot of games where the flight model's more realistic, especially for helicopters, I felt that was really annoying.
Yeah, I would hope that they fix that. They gotta. I believe in them. I think they can do it.
Yeah, me too. That's a pretty simple fix. What other things did I not love?
The inconsistency with vehicles. There's a lot of vehicle variety, which is cool. But sometimes you'll be driving and you're like, all right, I'm getting used to how your vehicle's handling, and all of a sudden it just does some crazy stuff. Like I'm not sure if it's bugged or if it's just
It's
poorly designed.
the sensitivity of the steering.
Yeah, like all of a sudden you'll be like, you're doing pretty good, and all of a sudden you're just like doing barrel rolls.
Yeah, that might be like the default setting for vehicle. I think there were different controls and sensitivities for those, but I didn't really explore them. I'm sort of giving them I'm being devil's advocate here. But that's what I found. I found that like on some vehicles, it sort of did the smoothing of my steering. It wasn't just binary like herky jerky steering. And then on other vehicles, I would try to turn and I'm in the ditch.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I didn't mean to do that.
That wasn't very polished either, but that's something they could definitely probably tweak it, if I'm guessing.
It definitely didn't break the experience too bad because
No.
you just sort of learned and then accommodated.
Yeah. I didn't love a lot of the pop-over HUD stuff. That really annoyed me. I didn't love how when you're playing co-op, if someone sort of picks a mission, you have to hit enter to join into it with them. But like Zen said, some of that stuff you can get rid of. I mean, I don't have a lot of complaints about the game.
That was my experience, was that it felt like everything I needed was right there. Like,
Yeah.
If I said to myself, I wonder if I could do this, or I wonder, what would happen if I started messing with my gun right now, and I found out that I could, tweak my gun, sort of my loadout a little bit within reason. I don't think I can take it apart and change out barrels or anything like that, but I could take off the silencer. I could mess with the sights in the field. So that was a pleasant surprise. I like that I had the control to do that. And that way you can, you don't feel like, oh man, I planned for a stealth mission, but this whole, everything's going to hell in a handbasket here. And I don't need a silencer anymore. Because if you take the silencer off, your weapon, your rounds will do a little bit more damage.
Yeah.
I do remember one time I went in with my silenced assault rifle, ran out of ammo, and I was like, all right, I'll just switch to my other gun. And then I realized I just had a LMG with me, with no. So I was like, all right, guns blazing, it is.
Yeah, yeah, that's true. That was a
And
great.
you can use like a silencer. You can take the silencer off of one rifle and put it on another if it's sort of the same caliber weapon.
Right.
I thought that was neat. And you can
Yeah.
do the same thing with the sight. So if you go on a mission and you find these weapon accessories, it's it's not just like, oh, you found the scope for the M4. No, you found a scope and you can use it on any weapon platform that can accommodate it.
Yeah, yeah, that is cool. That was really nice not to see it all kind of locked into a weapon, because that is annoying. Again, in another game with a long-running series.
Not just that one.
Yeah, a lot of them do it, but
a lot of games do that. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So, all right, I would say, for me, it's a buy it game. I mean, that's my rating.
Yeah, I definitely recommend it, especially if you have friends to play with.
Yeah,
That's the way the game is meant to play.
exactly.
Yeah, and I would even say, even if you like playing solo, because I did play for a few hours. I played solo, and it was not bad. I mean, it definitely wasn't as fun. I'll give you that. But there's a lot of content here.
Yeah,
I mean,
as
there's
far
tons.
as content for
And if
your
you're
money. Yeah.
Yeah, if you're playing solo, you can go at your own pace, and you can explore things. Take a little bit of extra time if you want to go. Look in a corner of the map at something. You can go do that. So I think even if you're not into playing it multiplayer, I think that they've given you enough there, so that it's for you. It's for you too. It's for solo players too.
Yep. All right. Well, I guess we'll wrap it up there.
Oh, one more thing before we go.
One more thing.
I just found out that they will be having 4v4 tactical PvP.
Oh, no.
Not at launch though. It'll be coming out later.
There you go. Well, with that said,
drone strikes on everybody.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, just fire a drone into them and blow them up.
Yeah, that'll be kind of cool, because I know, like, on some of the more advanced missions, we tried to fly our drones in close to get a read on where people were, and if it got too close to the AI, they'd just shoot it out of the sky. That was kind of cool.
Yeah, and there were a few times where we flew it into interior spaces.
Yes.
From the outside. That was kind of neat, because even in our streams, I think somebody said, "Hey, did you just fly a drone into the tunnel?"
Yeah.
So it was kind of neat. Yeah.
Yeah. So I can imagine doing that in 4v4, shooting somebody's drone out of the sky. Like, nope, you're not gonna find me, sucker.
Yeah. So that was another thing. So the game. So when you watch the videos that they put out, that were very well scripted. I mean, they got you really excited about the game. That was not my experience with the game. I was hoping for a little more tactical stuff, and I realized, after playing for a while, that's really on the player. That's really on me.
It's up to you.
That. Right? Yeah, like you didn't. I don't know.
Yeah, I thought the same thing.
My expectations were changed.
I was worried.
But at least it wasn't like The Division, where it advertises that, but then you can't actually do it.
Right.
You can do it. It's just up to you to do it.
That's right. And you're not locked in on a rail like I thought it was going to be,
Right.
Because those videos do kind of lend it.
I was pleasantly surprised.
Me too. I was just like blown away with the freedom. That's what they were saying, but then all the videos look like, but it looks like it tells me everything I have to do, and I just have to do it in a certain order. It doesn't play like that at all. So, all right, well, if that's all, let's end this one, and then, I think maybe we're going to go try to kill some zombies. Yeah. So we'll be starting a stream up if you guys want to watch that one, and if not, we'll catch you around on another time.
Yes. Yes. Thanks, guys, for watching. Thanks, everybody, for joining us on the stream.
And we'll be back in a few minutes.